Hi everyone, welcome. I'm back after a little break there. My children had some time off for half term, so I've been busy parenting. I hope you're all doing well. We're just going to get an energy check-in for all signs. So this message is for everybody. Let's see what Spirit has for you. Any guidance, advice, direction and insight. We're going to start with an energy oracle card to see what the overall energy is. So let's go. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, angels. What is the message for everybody watching, please? Whoop. Straight away, community. What else, please? And this one wants to fly off as well. Okay, and we've got attachment as well. So with this community card, you may be, for some of you, you may be surrounded by quite, I want to say people on the same level as you. People that get you. You know, people that see the positive side of things. People that are on the same frequency as you that you can vibrate with beautifully. So this is all about people that are surrounding you. Even though it says community, this can also represent friendships, relationships. And what I also want to say is, it's like you're intuitively on the same wave, which is really, really lovely. And you can see in the image that everyone's just at peace. They're just really relaxed and harmonious, really. Really harmonious, peaceful. So for some of you, I feel as though you have this community, you have this little network of people around you. And for others of you, I feel the guidance here is to find that tribe of people. Find those people on your wavelength. You know, find people that are on the same frequency as you, that get you. You know, we're all leveling up consciously now. Things are changing rapidly around us. And I really feel like Spirit are guiding you to find a new kind of circle of people. So again, whether that represents friendship for you, relationships, or even just in your community where you live, groups that you can attend. So for some of you, I feel as though you're already surrounding yourself with that, because maybe intuitively you've got that call to do so. And if you followed that intuitive call to surround yourself with these beautiful, like-minded souls, then you are completely on the right path. That's what I want to say. And then we have attachment. So this is really urging you to pull away from any circles of people that are not on the same frequency as you, that don't agree with the same things, that aren't on the same path. You know, so it's a time now to make them changes. You know, you can see the image taken off the mask. So instead of pretending to fit in with this circle of people, you're being guided to detach. You know, maybe you've had an attachment to these people. Maybe these are friendships that you've had for many, many years. But, you know, we can kind of stick with the status quo. We can stick with what we're used to, what we've always known. And as you can see, this individual's got a chain around her wrist. So it's almost like you may have even kept yourself attached to a certain set of people. So for those of you that have intuitively received that call and you're looking for like-minded people, I feel as though you've broken that attachment. And for those of you that need to find that nice new tribe of people, that circle of people that are on the same wavelength as you, you're being encouraged to break the chain now, release that attachment to them, make them changes and follow your intuition. So beautiful. Now we're going to get some tarot. I'm just going to sip some coffee. And let's go with these ones. So this is the Mermaid Tarot. We're going to see what else we can add to this message for you. One more shuffle. And off we go. Thank you, Spirit. What can we add to this message, please? This is really a time to consider yourself, nurture yourself, head towards what makes you feel good. Yeah, look, we've got the Ten of Wands. So this is saying to you that you need to put down any burdens, put down any responsibility. Maybe some of you feel indebted to certain groups of people or certain people, and this is what may be keeping you attached. And for those of you that have found your tribe, this is what may have been keeping you attached at one point. It's the same message, whether you've moved towards a new group of people, found new people on your wavelength. The Ten of Wands is here to say to you that it's time to let that go, or you've let that go. You've released it. You've released the attachment. You've put down any baggage, any responsibility, any burden, and you've put an end to the situation. A situation which had you stuck. A situation that you can free yourself from. A situation with the King of Wands where you can truly express exactly what it is that you feel. You know, and if there are some truths to be spoken, if you need to be a little bit blunt with people in order to move forward on your own journey, then so be it. The King of Swords doesn't mince words. They say things very direct, very clear, very abruptly. And I love this little pendant he's got on his throat chakra there. And this blue is just representative of the throat chakra. So it's time for you to speak up as well. You know, voice, express exactly what it is that you feel. Cut, he's got that sword. So it's all about cutting certain things out of your life, releasing the attachment, releasing the burden. And then we've got the Five of Cups. And I feel like this is really saying to you that if these ties aren't cut, if this burden isn't released, if you continue this attachment, you know, you're probably going to be in a state of what if, you know. It's one of those, it'll be one of those scenarios where you may actually regret not doing that. You may regret not cutting ties, cutting cords to certain people, breaking away from them, releasing the attachment. And what you don't want is to be left in this low vibrational energy thinking, what if? I regret not doing that now. You know, you've got two cards here. You've got the number 5 twice, which is indicating that it's time for a change. You've got this King here, which is asking you to take control of the situation. Be mature, stand up for yourself, express what you truly feel. You've got a 10 here, which is all about releasing. So releasing attachments to people that no longer serve you. What else, please? That community card is so lovely. And we've got 2 cards falling out there. And here we are. Yeah. At the beginning of your reading, I was really being made aware of the number 6. So I'm not surprised to see a 6 here. We've got the Lover's card. And we've also got the Emperor. So again, a card of control. You know, the Emperor takes control. He directs his life in the most logical way, the way that's right for him, and also along the way setting firm boundaries, knowing exactly what he wants, not putting up with any rubbish, you know. Those boundaries are set. They're not wavered. Then no one's given a compromise, you know. The decision's made, the direction's clear. And again, another card of control, taking control of the situation. So the Emperor is here to remind you that it's good to feel stable and secure in whatever decision you make. However you express yourself, that's you taking control, setting healthy boundaries. Boundaries are a must because takers don't have boundaries, so it's really important to set them. Moving forward, moving towards this new circle of people. Continuing to vow yourself that you won't allow yourself to attach to any situation, any people any longer. So boundaries are a must there with that card. And then the Lovers here is also, you know, again, this can actually represent an attachment to a relationship, as I said before. A relationship, the Lovers can actually represent a friendship as well. It doesn't have to be a love situation. And again, you know, it's really going to require you taking a look at yourself, you know, setting them boundaries, really, really doing some self-observation, really noticing what your worth is, you know. It's all about your worth. The Emperor knows his worth. The King of Swords knows his worth and expresses very well. The Emperor is the king, if you like, it's the king of the pack, you know. He's the Don. He knows exactly what he wants. He's in control of every area of his life. And this is the guidance here for you today. Take control of the situation. Really take a look at what makes you feel harmonious, settled, content, happy, you know. The 6 represents all of that. But the 6 also is just reminding you that it's time now to take a look at yourself. Think about what you want, and then you've got the castle in the background there that's just representing that stability that has the potential to come in for you. Be stable, be firm in your direction moving forwards. Set them firm boundaries when you're heading towards this new circle of people. Beautiful. Anything else before we move on? And we've got this card here sitting up. So we're going to take that. The Hanged Man. Wow. And the 7 and the 5 here together, if you add them together, it's the number 12. And Spirit were making me aware of that, but I failed to mention it. And out comes the Hangman, which is the number 12. So you may have been, you've just been sacrificing a lot. Sacrificing a lot for the sake of others. So this Hanged Man is coming in to remind you that it's okay to take a pause. It's all right to reflect and reflect upon your self-worth. Remind yourself that you no longer have to sacrifice yourself for anybody. This is all about you. It's all about taking care of you. It's all about heading towards a much more harmonious, peaceful path, which will entail encountering other people, like-minded people. I think Spirit are really expressing it's important to find that little circle of people because, you know, we are going through a huge shift. Everybody is shifting consciously. And I really feel like Spirit they're just urging you to find that group of people. You know, you may find more of a network on social media, not necessarily in your community, in your location surrounding you. If that's on social media, that's absolutely fine because that's still that connection and communication with people that you're going to need as a support network moving forward. You know, we're shifting. It's a huge shift, and I really feel like Spirit are stressing to you that it's important to find that circle, whether it's close by you, in your community, with a new group of friends, or even on social media. Social media is very big now. And you may find just that small group. It only needs to be a small group. You know, this may only be 3 individuals, as we see in the card there. But it's all about moving away from people that are no longer for your greater good. They don't bring much to your life. It's all about stepping up in consciousness. And then we've got the Queen of Pentacles. And again, this is just repeating to you that it's time now to see your worth. It's time now to put that hard work and effort into moving on to a new pathway. You'll really, really be proud of yourself for putting in this hard work, for taking a look at what you're worthy of. The Queen of Pentacles is self-sufficient. She knows her worth. She can create for herself with no help from others. So I feel like this transition for you, moving away from any attachments, you can do this alone. You've got the strength. You're self-sufficient enough. You can do it alone. You are worthy of taking this step forward, moving forward on a different path. You're worthy, much more worthy of self-sacrificing yourself for other people. You need to put these burdens down now and really start to move towards balance. What do we have here? The Six of Pentacles. Balance, absolutely. The Six is also about balance. You know, it's about being surrounded by people that give it the same equal amount of energy back to you. So any energy you give out needs to be matched. And that, again, is setting that firm, healthy boundary. You know, not over giving your energy. The Emperor doesn't give energy without receiving. You know, there's that equal balance. And that's exactly what you need moving forward. We'll get some advice from your spirit team. What do your spirit guides want to say to you? Spirit guide messages, please. This is the messages from your spirit guides deck. Let go of ego. So yeah, attachments, ego, that is running on the energy of ego. Maybe this certain group of people boost your ego. However this resonates for you, the ego is not necessarily a bad thing. We all come from that space of ego. We're human. We're going to. But they're guiding you to let go of that. You know, follow your heart is what they're saying. Listen to your intuition. Follow your heart. Know your self-worth. Set them boundaries. Don't sacrifice yourself for anybody else. It's now time to consider what you need. Whoop, thank you. Be of service. Absolutely. That's our journey moving forward. It's to be of service to others. And again, with this huge shift coming in, we will need to be of service for others. We will need to be that support system for others as well. You know, so maybe you're going to step it up a notch and do something more. I always see this as a spiritual community. You know, the 7 is a highly spiritual number. So maybe you're going to be of service in the spiritual community. And again, I'm being made aware of social media again. So that could be online for you. That could be anything. Aura readings, runes, tarot, mediumship, whatever that is, whatever that means to you. Take that how that resonates, but be of service is some advice and guidance from your guides. And then I'm just going to get a card from my own deck here. I have another deck that I created, but I just spruced it up a little bit and just made it a little different. These are a lot smaller for my little hands, so easier to shuffle and move around. The other ones were quite big. So let's see what your message is. Thank you. I am bold, I am brave, I am courageous. So yeah, this does require a lot of strength. It's all about feeling strong enough to, again, strong enough to express how you feel to those people that you're attached to, that you're considering moving away from. You know, we do need to be bold, brave, and courageous. Moving from something that is run on our ego takes courage. Moving away from that comfort zone of being with this certain community of people can sometimes be a little bit daunting. So we need that strength to help us. But just know, and again, you can screenshot that as an affirmation for the week moving through. I am bold, I am brave, I am courageous. And anytime you lack any strength, you can repeat that to yourself as an affirmation. Anything else? Yep. I invite gratitude into my heart now. So yeah, so they're guiding you to let go of your ego, and they're asking you to invite gratitude into your heart. So however bad the situation may seem, however, when during them times where you probably don't feel like you're strong enough to express how you feel, move away from these people, really take that step out of your comfort zone. The best thing daily, every day, many times a day, is to just take a look around you and just look at what you're grateful for right now. And you'll be surprised at how many things you can find. So, for example, that could literally mean the roof over my head, the water I'm provided, the food in my belly, the friends that surround me, my family that surround me. And the list just goes on. There is always something to be grateful for. So, and what they're saying to you really is the more that you step into that energy of gratitude, the more that you release that ego, that falls away. You're no longer operating from your ego anymore. You're operating from your heart space, which is the most beautiful place to operate from. You can feel so much from that space. It also, I believe, it links you to your intuition, any intuitive messages that you receive from your guides. The heart space is the most beautiful space to work from. Everything I need is within me, absolutely. You are all you need. You don't need anything else. You can get through this. You can drop this attachment to this certain clan of people, and you can certainly move yourself towards a new group of people, which is the theme of the message today, is to find them like-minded people that match your frequency, that can move with you in this shift in consciousness. It's important to have them people around you through this transition for us all. So that's your message for today. I hope this helps you. Thanks so much for tuning in. If you would like a personal reading, my contact details are in the description below. There's also links to my Facebook group and Facebook page if you're interested in coming along. Again, you can find like-minded people there. And thanks again for watching. Love and blessings. See you soon.